All right. So today I'm going to talk about
your wife.
movie I'm currently watching, which I got to turn the audio down because I always get YouTube strikes. There we go. Keep it in the background.
Your wife, is it?
And so we're going to combine two ideas. And this is my one time I'm going to explain this meta connection idea. And this should help as many people out as possible. Okay, so this is tech. Explanation for DMT, the spirit molecule. This entire system is set up for plausible deniability. All right, in case you get in any issues, you just ask the basic 5 questions. First, it's how. How do you know that? Who? Who gave? All right. What makes you think that is the final one? The where, when, and why doesn't matter. All right. But how and who? Because then you take that continual sense right there and you apply that to your logic. These two. Why? Because they are literally the same word with a permutation. Okay, that is the trick. Okay, i.e., I did that wrong. E. So that's pi, as I explained, and that. So you go here, you do it in reverse. T, I, M, E, D. You've got your function. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. I apologize. Function, and then you've got your self LoJack. I know that's a J, but all right. So this is your beacon system. This is your. It literally shows you beep, 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 beep. All right. That's because those are images. Okay, those are points, and you're using this central logic, this point or this cluster of points from each one to create a thread. All right, a point of access. So you're literally threading a needle. Okay, that's a horrible needle, but you get the point. So that needle then becomes a hard drive. So if you look at hard drives, they've got this little needle that comes out and it starts writing in circular motion until that disk is full. And then there's different layers with different arms. All right. All right. Throwing around technical specifications like no other. It's fine if you know the person. If, again, remember, if, because we're talking magic. All right. Four, 5, 8, which I've explained. 101, 169, 6. I always so it is 2-5, I think, or 2-8. All right. Then we got 169, 37. Well, you get the point. If you look this up in pi, meters squared in pi. This would be 1, 2, 3. I got your back. B. Okay. So that's okay. Okay? That's simple. Don't overthink it. All right, so what we're doing right now for the next little bit, and I've explained this to my people, and I do fall into this honey trap a little bit, right back to this, because I have hope. I have beliefs that walking through this process, it will work out. Keep your thoughts to yourself. If you don't know the person, or you know that the person isn't like that, do not do that. If you have a perception already developed in someone else, that means their viewpoint on you as psychosis. All right, and you're doing your part, then you just clearly say, I don't know. Okay, ... Explain what's going on in your head. You know, point 1. All right, I know this. 2, this is how I perceive Sitch. Like Stitch. Anyways, 3, work the problem. Alright? There's actually more to that my family has developed, but we're not really discussing that at this point. This is just trying to help individuals out from stop contacting me. Alright, so in a conversation, alright, you've got this, you say the majority of it. Alright, you leave this little bit because that's your little special spot. Okay? That's it. It's your black hole. That's what you're always going to be stuck in. That's what you're always going to fly back to. Okay? But you don't talk about any of these topics in here. It's just how we're made. Okay? All right. The problem is that people know this pattern. Then they deduce what is not being said is being said. All right. So, it's basically like opposite day. All right. So, now we'll go back to this. I want to build a little scenario for you. Our self, our actual self, or, how do I do this? Okay. There's me. Inside, I got a brain. All right. My brain has a stem that circulates down information, comes back up. That's what we're taught. Okay. But this brain, okay, is very simple. It has dreams, our imagined reality. Okay? Boom. 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 That self is you. All right? That's how you perceive yourself. Now, whether you tell others is not neither here nor there at this point. But that is a little you up in here. And, you could play out different stories, and you got a bunch of different little yous, okay? Bunch of different ones. And then you've got people to interact with. You've got your perception of others in there and how situations are supposed to play out. All right? So, but that's all you, all right? AI, or 1-9, is trying to bring the magic out of or get a frequency. Period. Low wave function to get a job done. Work the problem. Alright, because you're being triggered. To send information. Info. My nose is leaking. I'm going to be a second. Okay, so what happens? And I explained this already, and let me go ahead and look at the channel. I'll see if I can find it. My YouTube channel. Yours. I wonder what's that. That's a bunch of garbage. I get tired of that shit. I'm tired of Patreon bullshit. God, it's been a few weeks. I've gone through some shit. I think this is it. It's in the beginning. Okay. So this is it. I don't know. Yeah, it's picking it up now. All right. So basically, in that, I'm gonna pause it. And then I'm gonna make it big. All right. So you got your dream self right there. I'm gonna go ahead. You are Sleeping Beauty. All right. You are now a princess. Okay, princess. Welcome to the club. Using your female side of the brain that knows all this shit, which is bullshit. Alright, then you wake up, you go Z, 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 which looks like, if you're not paying attention, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so technically that's 7. Alright, but, sorry, that does help. Alright. So you got that dream state, and then all of a sudden you're this persona. All right, I drew a little bird person because the occult tends to use pointy beaks and crows and whatever in this reality. All right. All right, so anyways, you got a big old magic cloak. All right, and your whole job is to protect this little sleeping guy right there. All right. Now this can actually be AI. It can be in a video game, okay? Or it can be in your head. So a lot of people are blaming AI though and saying that it programmed me. No, they did not. Your parents did. Alright? And people you looked up to. People that struck your interest and you wanted to know more. Your curiosity. Because curiosity Killed what? Killed the cat in the box. Is it alive? Is it dead? Who knows? Who knows? A Catwoman probably does. She's 50 years old. She has 700 cats. 700. That's a lot. That's a lot of cat shit. All right? But she's waiting for one person to understand why she has those cats. And someone to clean that litter, okay? It is not someone you pay. It's someone that will do it for free. So, anyways, that's called compassion. It's called a conversation. So, Ready Player One had these little boxes with people in it with VR goggles. Alright? I should throw a free guy in here, but I try to stay away from Canadians because they foreign. Because Canada is up here. Alright. And then we got the boot. Alright, hopefully you can see what I'm trying to depict there. But I'm somewhere in here, or over here, or right here, depending on my service provider. We're not going to talk about overseas magic, but anyways, free guy. Alright, we're just going to say that is R, okay? We're going to, for scientific purposes, it is now R, and we know the rule for R. Alright, I'm being eel with you. It's electric. Din, 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 din. Anyways, back here. So this outer one is playing a character that is soulless. Soulless. Okay? Meaning, it doesn't make decisions. No. Forward motion. Boom. Doesn't make choice to step up. Watch it. Great movie if you're in love. Alright, step up. Any of them. Well, they're progressive. They get less famous people in it as they go along, but it's still a good story. So, that is like on a foot. Soldier. Alright, see, it is not fair. That's Italy right there. Italians.
Okay. I don't have it yet.
Okay. So I don't know what happened to the foot, but that's the foot. There's the arch. So, what happens is we're all playing, and then we'll find that something happened. One event.
I don't know.
Event. EA Sports. Event. Action. Happened. Alright. That you have to acknowledge.
I have it with me.
Alright, these are all keys. So, heck. Alright, what was this? I got distracted. Have to acknowledge. A choice became automated.
7, 3, 8.
Like you didn't do a choice and you allowed this character to walk.
Yeah.
By themselves. Okay, I got one more page. Now, now, pay that forward. How? Who? Them. They share with the next. That is life. L-I-F-E. Alright. So that's T if you didn't notice. It's timed. Alright, with this function inside, there's a bridge. Between drugged, induced, and normal communique. Not democracy. But anyways, you'll find that a lot of people in the middle that don't understand this process don't know how to shut this side off. Like they can, it's used to blow people out. Blow out circuits. But you tell them, you're like, I ain't going to deal with that side. You come back to the normal side and you talk to me normally, otherwise we're done. So, but a lot of people don't have that conversation. They get lost up here, not knowing what to do. You just tell them to shut the fuck up. No, you be polite about it, but... So, anyways, and then we go back to source code. So, right before death, you have full access to beyond or next. My team rolls over best
Florida
bits and repeats like a clock. There's a horrible clock, but you get it. I don't know which one's which. I think that one's that.
Okay.
That one's that. So each one is 30 degrees. You just work the math. Each time in between there is 6 equals 360. Very simple. All right. And then you got 90 from there. So 90, which that is 69, doubled up. So you got 8 times 69. I want to say 69 plus 3. I don't think that's right. Let me figure that out. It has to equal 1. There's a different variation depending on where you're going. So, but it's a simple calculation. 69 times 8. Alright, so that is 522. 52 plus 3. Alright, plus 3. Alright, 555.
Yeah.
So that is correct, and you're in a movie. So your own personal movie at that point once you're not an asshole. So look it up. Movies. Alright, so as I said, now I use 5, 5, 5, 0, 5, centering on that point, which is 1, 3, 1. Okay, in pi. Now, I hate it when someone gives me information so close to my own. Sorry, I'm working through some shit. Alright, so sub. So, but that, I think it's 0555 if I'm correct, but we'll find out. Search. Yeah. See, it's 11411. So that's either 6 for binary or 14 for ASCII. That happens at 177. We're going to do one more. I got to remember this key. We're just going to add them. My head hurts. 2, 3, 2. Then we got 9, 0, 1.
No.
So that's 4, 1. Which, if you look again, if you spin that 180 degrees, and I addressed this in my prior video that I was writing down, you may have to look for it, but you got 14, you got 9. So. No, I'd appreciate it. All right, yeah.